hardworking crowd out here, large crowd. We're glad that you're here. I've had the opportunity already this morning to attend two functions, and they were called the Blue Star Memorial. I'm wearing a Blue Star lapel on my jacket today. If you don't know what the Blue Star represents, some of you will remember what this represents. Here's the Blue Star flag. This is the flag that loved ones who had sent off their mother or dad, daughter or son, or wife to fight in World War II. And this was the symbol that they put up in their windows so their loved ones would not be forgotten as they went off to war. I think today, you being here is your response to the Blue Flag Memorial. You're not going to forget, and we appreciate that very much. There's a lot of things you could be doing today. They've got a 75% off sale at the mall. There's barbecues all over town. But you decided to be here, and I applaud your patriotism. It's a great day to be an American. Today we remember, first of all, the women and the men who are currently serving in the armed forces of our nation, and we pray for their safe return. We remember that there are women and men who will not return, and will grieve their passing. We pause today to honor their service and their sacrifice. We give thanks for all the women and men who have served in our nation's armed forces. Those who have not served cannot fully imagine the experience of war. But we do know war's aftermath and the toll it can take on the human heart. This day remembers and acknowledges loss. And so we remember those whom we have loved and whom we have lost. We hold their names and their faces in our mind. We recall the gifts that they gave us through the strength of their being, the depth of their love, the courage of their dying, and the fullness of their living. The eternal flame at the Douglas County Courthouse symbolizes our county's perpetual gratitudes towards and remembrances of 46 men who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our nation and for us, its citizens. World War I claimed 4 Douglas County citizens. World War II claimed 23 of our own. The Korean War claimed 7. And the war and Vietnam claimed 11. And the war on terrorism claimed our own Sergeant Thomas Strickland in the last year and a half. The eternal flame also burns as a symbol of hope that none of our citizens will ever have to again make this sacrifice. It is the flame of freedom. When the courageous are consumed by freedom's flame, their loss is not victory for our enemies, but their defeat. Rather than breaking our spirit, it strengthens our resolve. Because the character of our nation is a sum of the character of its people. And we believe in freedom for all men. Freedom is a breath of air, pine-scented or salty like the sea. Freedom is a field you plowed, furrows of democracy. Freedom is a forest, trees tall and straight as men. Freedom is a printing press, the power of the pen. Freedom is a country church, a cathedral stately spire. Freedom is a spirit that can set our souls on fire. Freedom is a man's birthright, a sacred living rampart, the pulse beat of humanity, throb of a nation's heart. The 46 Douglas County citizens and the millions more nationwide whom we remember today give us character and strength and resolve and courage, and they gave us our freedom. We remember them today, and we will never forget them. When you see one in the armed forces with their uniform on or without their uniform on, not just on Memorial Day, but every day, reach out your hand and say, thank you for keeping us free. Thank you all. God bless you, and God bless America.